Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the most punctual podcast on Earth. I see that we have some Gojo emotes in chat already. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Let's be respectful, all right, of every Jujutsu Kaisen's fans walk a walk of life. You know what I mean? Anime onlys,
Mm-hmm.
manga fans. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys know what I mean, right? Let's cohabitate here. Save all your very manga specific discussions for Sunday.
Yep.
Trust me, it's gonna be very exciting. But
That's one
just
word
make
for
sure to
it.
save them.
Yeah.
Yeah, salivating, enticing, enthralling, whatever sort of like way you'd like to personally describe it, you do your own thing. I'm not gonna judge, but it's gonna be something. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna be something.
Mm.
But yeah,
Uh,
yep.
this was a fun episode. I definitely, man, seeing this fight animated, kind of nuts. Kind of nuts.
Yeah,
There was one scene.
yeah.
There was one part of this episode of this fight sequence that I did not expect to go as hard as it did,
Mm.
even with the manga buff, dude. And that was have we gone past 30 seconds? Okay, I can describe the scene now. You know when Gojo kills the 1,000 transfigured humans? That was so
nuts, bro.
fucking nuts. Oh my
That was
god.
nuts.
I was like, bro, the silence, like seeing it is believing it. That was crazy. I could not believe. I was like, oh, it was like a single panel in the fucking manga, but like here, it was like, no, you got to hear it, you got to see it. Fuck, bro. He was on a tear.
Yeah, I mean, literally. I think that was definitely probably my favorite. Like just talking purely animation, like it was just one of the best looking things this episode. I would personally say it is one of the coolest things we've seen in Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Maybe you wouldn't put this episode as your number one. That's very understandable. But I do think that like that particular portion, very, very elite. I
Mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm,
the entire fight. I think they did a really good job of making Gojo not look all that pressed or bothered for a large majority of it.
mm-hmm.
Um,
You know,
so yeah.
I will say there is something very funny about like, uh, okay, so walk with me here, right?
Hmm.
Gojo seems to have a number associated with like the amount of people he is willing to let die in front of him before he
Hmm.
just goes from I need to save them to I got to avenge them. like
Yeah.
like it's so funny seeing that switch up because like A, having that line is hysterical, Jujutsu sorcerers are not heroes and all that, but B, he should have committed way harder after making that decision because that hesitation to not do like the full domain.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like no brain laughing there. Full unlimited void, all the disaster curses gone in one go. Shit.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest. As soon as he deactivates that technique and that damn prison room falls in front of his lap, I feel like I don't know.
I
Do
mean,
you think the situation really changes that much though? Because
okay, if he still
he'd
gets
still have
sealed,
like he'll have no technique. You know what I
however,
mean?
okay, let me offer you this little what if, right? so just
Mhm.
okay. So Gojo would still get sealed, right? Fine, that happens. But Jogo would be gone. Hanami's already gone. Choso would be gone. There's who else would be gone? Mahito.
Mm.
And Mahito's
My,
survival specifically is like a huge factor. Down the,
you think Gojo can kill Mahito like that? I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
Ooh.
with a full domain, of course, yeah.
Interesting.
Like Mahito's not tanking an infinite void, man.
I mean,
Especially
it's
if
not about
Gojo's
tanking it or not, but like you can like a bit like this. Like Nanami can like break Mahito's arm, so can Todo, so can Yuji, blah 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 blah. But like that is Nahito's not tanking any of those attacks, but he's surviving them because like idle transfiguration and
right, but like
whatnot. They have soul damage.
yeah, but the whole point is like Gojo's domain drains the battery, so to speak, and that's what Mahito needs to even do the technique to heal us. So like it still runs on the same fuel, right? So if you're just like burning that off while you're in there, then like it doesn't. Kind of the end result, right? All roads lead to Rome and all that.
Maybe.
Because
But yeah.
I mean, saying that is like, oh yeah, Mahito can just like Gojo can't beat him. Like it's such a weird.
It's not to say that Gojo can't beat him. It's more to say that I think any fight with Mahito is just a very prolonged, like annoying endeavor. Like
Right.
anybody that's stronger than Mahito can beat Mahito. I just think like you either have a soul ability or you just beat him until he has no cursed energy is sort of the thing. Which
Yeah,
that's where I
yeah.
was getting at that like
Yeah, which is what I think Infinite Void does, right? Like I think it's just constantly like laying on the damage until you break.
hey bro, I would say my goat. My guy, pseudo ghetto or whatever. Um breaking that barrier, bro. He's stopping that immediately. But yeah,
Mm,
I mean, the narrator explains it pretty well. Gojo's willing to take losses that come from the cursed spirits killing
mm.
people, but he's not willing to like
Like do it
have
himself,
killed
yeah.
people.
No, that's what I mean. Like if he
It's
had
just still a
like
very interesting hang up.
yeah, it's just like if he had fully committed, I think like the damage done to Pseudo plan would have been like like it would have been kind of hard to bounce back from, especially if he had killed Mahito, because you know like how important Mahito is.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
he's a go, you know what I mean?
yeah, but like it just it's funny to think about that. Like it Gojo and his like empathy.
Gojo and his empathy, you say. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Um,
my goat's a good
hmm.
person. You know, he is a hero. Actually, never mind. He's the only Jujutsu sorcerer that's a hero. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, so really good episode. I will say there were like, so Hanami getting crushed was phenomenal.
Hmm.
Like that was a very, very good scene. Next hit really hard. Um, I think there were a lot of sequences in this episode that I really liked. Gojo, kind of throughout this entire episode moved like very, very methodically, like
Hmm.
very sort of calculated. And as Ghetto said, I'll just call him that, right? As
Hmm.
Ghetto said, um, he's like up until the point two domain, he just was not feeling the pressure enough, right? Really, I think Mahito introducing all of the transfigured humans, to like, attack the regular human beings and like just make things even more crowded, really was sort of that X factor to make Gojo resort to the point two. But I like that up to that point, you can tell there's not really a sense of desperation there. It's like, damn, sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to destroy every cursed spirit here
Yep.
for you guys instead. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got some super chats here. 3 inches long, 3 inches wide. Thank you for the 5 creams. Tell me it's not true. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I
Yeah.
simply don't know what you're talking about.
I guess Gojo got sealed, right? So
Yeah.
like,
He got.
that's not really great. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I will say it wasn't the best. Um,
Let's
but
see.
yeah, I mean, we it's time to let the road goats cook. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
Demon Akitsuha. I think that's how you say it. Thank you for the 5. Creams, if Hanami gets crushed by the Limitless in a subway in Shibuya and no one is around to hear it, does it still
Still,
happen?
hey bro, hey bro, that's layered. That's layered, bro.
That's
That's
yeah.
layered.
That's a there's some
Because I was
cuts
thinking,
and that's a multi-layered cake right there.
yeah, I was like, okay, so it's a tree thing. You're obviously referring to the tree joke. I'm like,
Yeah.
why Hanami? I'm like, because he's a tree. Oh
Tree.
my god,
Wow.
bro! Like, damn, bro, damn, you must be a genius or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you,
This
thank
is
you.
a bar. Thank you. Can you
Yeah,
try saying their
appreciate
name
you.
out of curiosity? I want to see how you say it.
Hold on, let me pull up the Akitsuha,
Yeah.
Akitsuha,
Akitsuha.
whatever.
Okay, you didn't get it on the first try
Yeah,
either, so I feel better. Um,
I did.
uh-huh.
But yeah, um,
Jerome Simmons, thank you for the Gojo emotes. They will be keeping me company. You know, it's funny. I don't think how I'll get into this like I'll get into this more on Sunday's episode, but like I recently found out that the manga face reveal bill in Japan is actually passed and is taking effect in October, which is next month for those of you at home, right? As if like time moves differently here. What am I talking about? Um, and what this means is that Gege might have to answer for his crimes, and I think that's
of
cute.
stealing Gojo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
yeah.
Gojo fans are really in the mud about that. But like, listen, bro. I mean, he's trained his students well. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It is
let's not overstate his.
time for them to step up and cook, bro. Didn't you just call him a hero?
I mean, yeah, like I called him a hero. I didn't call him a great teacher, you know.
Yeah, bro. He heroically taught the next generation to unseal him. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So that's it's time to lock in for that. It's time to lock in.
I was
Mm.
kind of waiting to see if they kept in the anime this, so he hears most of what Kenny says to Gojo. I feel like I'm losing some context here in chat. Is it
Mahito first wakes up is sort of what Live in is getting at, right?
Hansel Legato?
Um,
Did he? I mean, yeah. I didn't think it was like crazy, right? Because like of course he'd wake up first because like everybody else there was like humans. It'd be hilarious if he woke up at the same time as them. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Are you?
sorry, I had to step away for a second. What were you saying?
I don't. Never mind. I was talking nonsense.
Oh, is it just Mahito not waking up first? Were you like, were you wrong about that or something?
No, I just said if Mahito didn't wake up first, it'd be weird considering like everybody else that got hit by it was like human, like regular human. So
Well, like all or the special grades next to him too.
no, I don't count him. Sleeping Ninja, thank you for the 14. This might be the best week in Gege's life, low key. You're not
To be honest, bro, because I
incorrect.
mean it's got to be like really nice to see
It's
your series like animated like
yeah,
this. You know what I
like
mean?
I think this week Gege is just like really happy to be who he is. He shouldn't be by any means, right? Let's not get it twisted, right? Gege should feel shame. This is not. Let's not go crazy now, right? Like if Gege were to like walk around, right, as like a free man, he's not. Um, Sorry, I got lost in something in my eye. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, man. Try to be a little bit more professional, man.
yeah.
So I was talking to Tesser. I don't know if he's in chat, but I was talking to Tesser when we watched the episode, right? And like, so how should I put this? Mm,
Don't hurt yourself.
yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I will say, I think Choso's sort of atrocities get really clear because it does feel like he's targeting just about every human that he can. Like every time he's going for an attack on Gojo,
He's going through
um,
humans.
he's
Yeah,
going through humans, and it seems like he's going out of his way to do so too. Like
yeah.
it's not a matter of like accident or even a matter of strategy. It's just like I hate humans.
Wait,
Let me kill some of you guys on the
wait.
way.
Wait. That's your interpretation. That's so interesting. Because like I saw it differently. Because I thought it was a strategy because he needs blood. So I thought it was like a 2-for-1. Like I get more as like I do this, right?
Well, I
So
mean,
like
I
yes,
think he only controls his blood. I don't think you can control other people's blood with blood
I
manipulation.
mean
At least,
it's hard to tell visually because like they both look like blood. But
well, let
like
me put it like this,
yeah,
right? Let me put it like this. Kamo, you wouldn't have the weakness of humans not doing well with blood manipulation if you can manipulate other people's blood too. Like it's specifically that Choso can't run out of blood so long as he has cursed energy, but it's his blood still. You know what I mean?
hmm. Damn, blood manipulation
Um,
stocks keep going down for me. That is brutal. Like being limited to just your own blood is nuts.
I mean, that's why Kamo carries around blood packs, you know what I mean? Because it's like very detrimental to just use your own blood. Like, and that's why Choso is strong despite having, blood manipulation, which is so far, like I don't doubt we're gonna get like some sort of like reveal or power up or some sort of trump card for it shown. But like so far, blood manipulation is in its baseline form the weakest of the three like main clan abilities. Because I mean, you're just gonna like Megami even says, I don't know if you remember this, but like in Goodwill when they're fighting, he's like kind of taunting Kamo. He's like, "Hey, bro, make sure you don't get like anemia. Like, make sure you
Yeah,
don't bleed out while fighting me." And he's like, "Don't worry, bro. I bought enough blood packs."
yeah.
But it's like, yeah,
God, dude, it's just I feel like blood manipulation needs some kind of like awakening or something to it that makes it like what why is it
I mean,
like the
yeah,
Kamo clan like what they do? Like what like come on like were they just like really big merchants that they control stock and stuff? Like it can't be the fucking technique. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like cuz
yeah,
like what are we doing here?
yeah,
You,
um,
you know headcanon time. If blood manipulation has like some sort of secret sauce behind it that no blood user has awakened in like however many years, like if like
It's time for Kama to lock in. I
yeah,
agree.
like imagine it was like the blood manipulation like users can only awaken like once every 1,000 years or once every like 20 users in like ever. But when they do, the offset to this like passive fucking binding vow is like their domain is the only one that is an instant kill. It's like fucking Unohana's Bankai or something.
Hey, bro. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, Gege really been leaning into his like Bleach inspirations
He
recently.
really
So,
has, bro.
so yeah, yeah. There are a couple of super chats. I can't see them because I can't scroll
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
But like,
Let me scroll up. Yeah, here we go. So Sleeping Ninja, thank you for the 14. This might be the best week. Oh,
you didn't read
yeah, okay.
that.
Yep. Okay. So, oh shit, I gotta mute up. Can you read this one?
Yeah, Jerome Simmons, thank you for the 35. Renan doing a great job. Oh no, the ceiling really has me down in the dumpster. The ceiling. Damn, why did he get sealed? I know, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'm so mad
because
about the ceiling. In fact, I feel violent things based on the ceiling.
yeah, but I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, bro, trust like Gojo has trust in his students. I think we should too. That's kind of how it's kind of where I'm at with it.
Yep.
So I'm kind of locked in with that. But yeah, I
Uh,
will say, man, it was definitely an eventful episode. Definitely an eventful episode.
a
Um,
lot of stuff happened. A lot of fights. Lot of cool Gojo moments. Mappa definitely. I can see where the budget went. You know how last week we were like, oh yeah, you know the budget probably got carried over into a different episode they thought was more important than like Yuji versus the Grasshopper. This was the episode, man. It seems like this is where the budget from last episode went. It
mm,
was into this one, and you know what? I love it. I absolutely love it. They nailed it.
yeah, it
Animation
was
was
a very good
nuts.
episode. They
Uh,
did a really good job.
Mozani, thank you for the 2. Bathroom fight next week. Right?
Respectfully, no, not at all. Not even. I don't. It's maybe maybe the week after that, but no, we're not
Yeah,
getting it next week. Like almost for sure.
yeah, no. There's some. I think next week
Because
is.
we
Yeah,
yeah, we ended off on chapter 90, right? Bathroom fight starts like 100.
yeah.
We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna cover 10 chapters with the next episode. We
Maybe
still
the
have
episode after, but even still,
yeah.
it's rough.
Yeah, we still have like, and I think I could say the Awasaka fight because nobody knows who that is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'll just say we still have the Awasaka fight, and we still have like, because we see Mekamaru like just let Yuji know that Gojo got sealed,
Mm.
so basically need to see whatever Yuji's gonna do and whatever Mekamaru is gonna say. So basically, we have some time. Specifically, the bathroom fight is probably we're not just gonna get there probably for like for what are we on episode 8? We're probably not getting that to like episode 10, maybe
Minimum, yeah.
11. I
Um,
don't know. Yeah. So
you know, you must be excited, to see, uh,
I go.
yeah, to see your goat in action again.
Yeah. I am, bro. I am. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. You know, Gege did me, or I guess Mappa more specifically did me justice this week. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward. They did a really good job with this episode though. There are some like small details. I like Gojo using blue to like magnetize onto the railing and then
Oh,
float up
dude, that
all
was
badass
so
like
fucking cool.
because they didn't need to do that at all, and
Mm.
Gojo didn't need to do that at all. Like it didn't make him any quicker in the fight. Like he did it just for dramatics, and I
Yep.
respect it. I respect it.
So same
Uh,
here. Honestly, the way they showed Blue in combat was so cool, man, because we didn't really know how he fought until very recently in the manga. So seeing him like punch Hanami and for Hanami to go through like 10 walls, you're like, "Wait, what?" And then I think it's something that's made like cooler by reading the manga
mm,
because like in the original thing in the manga, right, where this section, he just sort of punched Hanami and like something happened, right? Something vaguely happened to Hanami, and then he just sort of reappeared in the next stage of the fight. But like
mm.
seeing the impact of Gojo's punches animated, really I think helps showcase like just how beefy this guy is in close combat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I agree. I will say one thing that they changed that I think ended up being a really good decision. Just moving the grasshopper fight up to give like an continuous, uninterrupted Gojo versus the Disaster Curse Spirits was like a really good idea.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because I that could have entirely messed up the pacing. It didn't have to, but it could have messed up the pacing. It could have messed up like the tone. So sort of being safer rather than, or being safe rather than sorry, I think was the sort of like intelligent option, I will say. Definitely, definitely. There were a couple of things. Hanami latching onto the wall via his tree branches, very
Mm-hmm.
cool. They're all kind of like, I think they all kind of exist sideways on the wall at some point in time during the fight. I like that. It was cool. Gojo obviously using his spatial manipulation to do that. But yeah, I definitely thought it was really cool.
Mm. Uh,
Definitely.
Sleeping Danger. Can we pour one out for Hanami? We lost the real one. Absolutely not. Keep that
Yeah,
bottle
I'm pouring it
closed.
out, bro.
Keep
I'm
that
pouring one
bottle
out for
closed.
Hanami.
You know, I was talking to Landa about this, right?
Mm.
Gojo, you know that satisfaction he got from killing Hanami, right? The feral look in his eyes. First of all,
Yep.
raw as fuck. Second of all, you know, it was just because Hanami got away from him, like back in season one. He was still thinking. I would be too, right?
I mean, he got away from him twice. You know what I
Twice,
mean?
yeah, yeah. No, honestly, I don't even blame him. Like Jogo was really trying. I don't think even if Jogo did go through with killing those civilians, I don't think Gojo would have stopped. Like 2 times against the strongest sorcerer with the 6 eye. Nah, bro. Like it's personal. Like you're spitting at his face at that point. You know?
Mm.
Like I get it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was damn near confirmed that Gojo didn't care about that. I mean, he wanted to kill Haname, but I also think like killing enemies also means more people safe in the long run. Obviously, you have one less special grade running around, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
he
yeah,
looked like he could barely keep it in his pants. It was a little personal. Let's be real.
yeah. And live the eye extraction, like the tree. Hey, this is where you're weak, isn't it? And then I was like, Jesus Christ, man, that is just
That's my goat, bro. He knows what to do.
uh, was. But yeah, very, very crazy, very, very crazy, like just sequence of events there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Man. Hey,
mm,
you know,
mm,
I just want to say, um, seeing Mahito come out of the train like that was fucking hilarious.
mm.
The little hop he did, just seeing that, like seeing him like walk and talk like that was gave me a nice hearty chuckle. But
Yeah,
d-
that's like goat intact. Bro said, "Can we?" Because the thing is, too, I really like Mahito sort of differentiating himself from everyone. Because it's not that he's super arrogant and like he thinks too highly of himself. Obviously, he's going along with the plan, but he sort of just presumes they're going to make it out of this fight. Whereas Jogo's obviously like a lot more cautious, a lot more like fearful of Gojo. But Mahito's like, so after this, can we like capture some humans, throw him out in the forest, and then hunt him? You know what I mean? Like I like that, and I like even Jogo kind of like once Mahito brings that idea, he's like, can I burn the forest? Like they're them playing into their, I guess, very curse like nature. I think is like those little small moments are fun. I think it makes a more interesting antagonist. Um,
mm,
and I Mahito's lackadaisical nature, even in the face of fighting, like, you know, as
Gojo,
the
yeah.
first part, yeah, as the first part of the episode said, the strongest is very fitting for his character and very
Yeah,
funny.
you know, there's this bit in Mahito's reaction. I don't know if you caught this, but like, or I guess saw it this way. He seemed genuinely surprised that he couldn't touch Gojo, and it's like, did he just not believe him? Did like Gojo like Jogo obviously went back and he was like, "Yo, can't touch this guy. These are his abilities. It was crazy." You know, Geto has experience with him, but Mahito like he genuinely looked like, "Wait, I actually can't touch you? What?"
I think it's one of those things like I don't know, man. Like if I tell you somebody did some crazy shit, right? Yeah, you're
Right.
gonna have a crazy reaction. But like if you see it, I feel like that's gonna get that sort of reaction out of you. Like, yeah, he wasn't touchable, but like for real, like you really can't hit him.
I thought Jogo was just a bitch. Like what?
Yeah, bro. Obviously he thought wrong on that. But
Yeah, it's actually nuts.
yeah.
Screw James Lynn's Jesus. Jerome Simmons, thank you for why okay. Jerome Simmons, thank you for the 14. Screw Hanami and the cat person. The cat person. The cat person. Oh,
Gay
gay
gay?
gay, gay gay. Okay, that's who. I was like, was there a cat cursed spirit that I just forgot about?
Yeah, ouch my fucking eye.
They were
Um
the
hmm.
everybody's talking about their reactions to Gojo's ceiling. Yeah, I was definite was is crazy. Still currently recovering myself.
Hmm. I'll never be okay. Ronan doesn't care. Bro, listen. I mean, he just got sealed, bro. Like, relax. You know what I mean? We have the students to get him back. Like, just like
Yeah.
lock in, bro. Yuji's your goat. He just appeared back on screen. It's time to lock in for goat time. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at, bro. That's kind of
Yep.
where I'm at.
I mean, hey, man. I mean, I can't even. Mozane, thank
All
you
right.
for the 5. A little detail that I liked in season 1 is when Nanami compared Mahito to Gojo. Oh yeah,
I
dude, that
like that
was
too.
funny. Yeah, especially because
Very
like
nice.
it's stated on multiple times that they're very similar, even with like their techniques and domains.
Yep. I mean, yeah, that's my go right there, Mahito, being compared to the as the initial part of the episode says, the strongest. Um, yeah, that's good things. That's good things. Let me ask you a question, right? And this kind of inspired off of Testro being like, the people in Shibuya are really weird. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Really weird. If you let's say let's say you're an enlightened person, right? You can see the cursed spirits, you can see Jogo, you can see Hanami, obviously you can see Choso and Gojo.
mm,
What what are you doing differently from the people that moved
can't.
in
Yeah,
Shibuya?
nothing.
Listen, I'm stuck there. Okay, fair enough, fair
I mean,
enough.
because like it's not even
Um,
okay. Even if you could see something like Choso's blood manipulation attacks, you're not dodging like the speed he's throwing them at you in. You know what I mean?
maybe you're not, but like, yeah, no, I get you. I get
Oh
you.
my god.
I could definitely see that being tough for someone of your caliber, of your skill level. Um, but yeah, no, for sure,
Deeply
for sure.
unserious
Um,
person you are.
I mean, I'm very serious about some things. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. Okay, okay. What would you rate this episode? You know what I mean? Scale of 1 to 10, all that.
Uh, solid 9.
Oh, 9. What stops it from being a 10 for you? And okay, okay, yeah. I'll leave it at that for now. What stops it from
Um,
being a 10 for you?
I don't know.
Just didn't give you 10 out of 10 energy.
Yeah, it just didn't give me 10 out of 10 energy. Maybe it's because like I was in a different headspace.
Mm,
But
actually,
something.
focus on like real life stuff. I feel that, bro. I feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, it's just it's sad stuff. Um, what about you? What would you give it?
I'd probably give it a 10. I think this is one of my favorite episodes of the season and probably one of my favorite episodes
Yeah,
of the series
yeah.
so far.
I'll tell you what. It's probably a 9. If I rewatch it like next week or something, after some
It's
more time
probably a
has passed.
9. So it's still not good getting to that 10 status. Like it's even lower now, you'd say.
No, it's still a 9. I think it might boost up to a 10.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say,
gotcha.
the little Yuta slander was just as funny as I thought it would be. Um,
Mm.
where he was like, "What? His ability to unconditionally copy cursed techniques and his like limitless cursed energy."
Oh,
Yeah,
let's talk about that
yeah,
because to me, the anime makes that seem entirely different.
really.
From the anime translations, what it sounds like to me is Geto saying that like he does. I'm not worried about him because he doesn't have either of those things anymore. Because
Uh,
what he specifically says that gives me that because he doesn't say that outright. I'll just tell you what gives me the sort of like feeling that that's what he's getting at, right? Specifically, what he says is like the bottomless cursed energy and unconditional ability to like copy curse techniques, right? He only had that because of his binding vow
with
with Rico
Rika,
or
yeah.
Remoto, right? So to me, that kind of implies that like post losing her, obviously as we see at the end of Volume Zero, Yuta ain't he's not shit, but like the thing that made him like a guy I should worry about is gone now, right? And that's not really to make a judgment on like whether or not he's right.
Yeah.
To me, right, and you feel free to offer differing opinions, both you and chat, but that's it in the manga, it definitely does just seem like he's saying no, bottomless cursed energy and like limitless copying abilities, nothing. But to me in the anime, it really feels like he's saying, no, that's crazy, but like you don't have that anymore, right? He's washed up, he's old,
Yeah.
he's retired. That's
Like
kind of the vibe I
you're a
got.
loser, you don't have it anymore. You're
Yeah.
dumb, you're useless. Yeah.
Hmm.
Which is very funny considering, but yeah, I don't know. So something very amusing about Kenjaku. Fuck,
Yeah, buddy.
I mean,
Yeah. Very amusing about. Excuse me.
just tag in. Just tag in, bro.
Hey, bro. Listen, I'll say this. I will say this. I think. Okay, let me ask you this then. What is your favorite like sequence, right? And I'll give you a list of examples. So you can take Hanami getting crushed. You know what I mean? You can take the actual opening and closing of the point two. You can take the 299 seconds. You can take him getting sealed. You can take like pre Hanami getting crushed. Like those sort of like segments of the actual episode and the fight. What is your favorite?
Fight sequence with him and Jogo and Hanami in order.
Okay.
The getting sealed, then the point two domain, then everything else.
Okay. Oh, so 299 seconds isn't top for you?
Actually, no, no,
Isn't,
no,
isn't
no. That's number two. My bad.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. I guess from least to greatest, it would be him getting sealed. I think that was really cool. Very emotionally hard hitting and whatnot. Just not my just visually there was a lot of cool stuff to like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um then after that I'd go point two, then I'd go Jogo versus Hanami generally, then I'd go Hanami getting crushed, then I'd go the 299 seconds. The 299 seconds was crazy, bro. It was just a very good.
It was
I,
nuts,
I
but yeah.
I know you haven't. Like, so when when I ask this, I know the answer is no. I guess I should be asking chat. Have y'all seen Devilman Crybaby?
I have not.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Once again,
Yeah.
you
You played the
watching
odds on that
watching an
one. Yep.
anime. Yeah, you watching an anime outside of like I don't know One Piece or like some other mainstream thing. No, 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 not you, bro. Um,
Oh.
yeah, his 299
I'll be
seconds
right back.
run is like very very yeah very very inspired or in some cases just like outright ripped from that. Um, like I'm sure you guys know. I showed Testero. It's like Akira. Like when he's running on the track, like very low to the ground, swinging his arms and shit. That was really cool. That was really cool. Um, I overall am a very very big fan of this episode. Now, chat. Let me ask you something real quick. Um, where does this episode rank for you? Right, we're 8 episodes deep. Where does it rank? Is it what's going on here? What's going on here? He was fiending. You love to see it. Yeah, Gojo definitely. You could sense the desperation and like real speed, and I like that. I rock with that a lot. I rock with that a lot. Their depiction of speed makes me very interested to see another sorcerer that's known as a speedster. So I'm very curious to see that. Very curious to see that. So glad there was narration for that part. I agree. I agree. I agree. The narration was really good. For 1 out of 8's my favorite. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, Sometimes I wish I was an anime only again. Five years for anime to catch up to manga. I'll be gone by then. Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for 35. Second of all, hope you're not gone by then. And third of all, um, yeah, I understand the feeling sometimes, man. It would be so crazy to see this as like a first watch. For sure, for sure. Let's see, number one or number two. 120 out of 10, fair enough. Yeah, I guess I don't know, man. The honored one in episode 4 and 5 are like, and to be honest, episode 3 too. But like, if I'm like trying to vie for like potential number ones, episode 4, 5, and this one are like really fucking different. I know it's been a while. It's been like probably like 2 months since we've seen those. But man, it can't be understated how good those episodes are. It really can't be. I think those episodes are fucking elite. So when I ask, I'm really trying to think because I'm like, I don't want to just go, yeah, this is the newest shiny thing in front of me. Um, this is the best. And don't get me wrong, no disrespect to anybody who has it as their favorite. I'm just like, JJK season 2 has really come out swinging. You know what I mean? They've definitely done a really good job. I rank the episodes 3, 4, 7, 5, 9, 6, 2, 1, 8. Okay, a couple things. One, we're we're not at episode 9 yet, are we? You see an episode I haven't seen yet, Sleeping Danger? Hold on, let me make sure, bro. Let me make sure I'm not just talking on my ass. But like I don't think we've seen 9 episodes yet. Um, maybe we have. Maybe I'm fucking insane, right? But I also think having episode 7 that high, I won't lie to you, is kind of crazy. Kind of nuts. But no, we do have 9 episodes. Yeah, I'm just crazy. That's my fault. That's my bad. Yeah, we do. I'm fucking tripping. Okay, got you. So that's where we got. I thought ranking episode 7 that high was nuts. I thought ranking episode that 7 high was nuts because I thought that was the grasshopper fight. But you're correct. You're correct. Where did I lose an episode then? Where am I like? Oh, bro, I'm on episode 8 of Zom 100. My dumbass is getting confused with that. But yeah, fair enough. And that's a pretty W list then. That's a pretty W list then. I thought having episode 8 last was like the same thing as having this one last. So nah, I definitely thought that shit was crazy. But yeah. Damn, Ghetto really called Yuta the MJ off the wizard on. Nah, that's crazy.
Sorry about
Calling
that.
him Wash is nuts. Yeah, what up?
Okay, let's see. Well, what's going on?
We voted you off the island, buddy.
No. I'm the one that owns the boat,
expected.
bud. Well, welcome to capitalism.
I said, welcome to capitalism. Welcome to cancel culture. No, that's crazy. I had the tweet on standby, bro. But no, we're like where this episode ranks out of all of the ones we've seen so far.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. What are your rankings?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
Oh, you haven't even gotten there. Okay, nice. It came at a good time.
I've just been looking at chats, and I'm like Ghetto's episode, and then the Honored One episode, or the ones that contend for the #1 spot. I don't know. This is very tough.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. They're like 1 and 2 for me, pretty interchangeably. Number 3 is probably episode 3, where Gojo gets stabbed. Then shit, it might be this one. Might be this one. Then the first episode. Then episode 7, episode 6, the slice of life episode.
Yeah, that one was pretty. Well, no, episode 7 is Mechamaru fight with Mahito.
Yeah, episode 6, the slice of life. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Shit, what is mine then? Let me see. It goes. I think it's episode 4. Episode 4 is the Honored One, I think. Because episode 4, Ghetto fight Honored One. Then it'd be episode 5 probably. Then it'd be episode 9. Then it'd be. Do I have episode? I got episode 7, then 6. Let's see, what else do I need? And then I need. But where's 3 go? 3 was kind of sick too. I guess 3 goes here. 3, then 218. Yeah, 218 is how it goes after that.
So last week's episode was your least. Yeah, Yuji versus Grasshopper, I'd say is probably the weakest episode of the season so far. Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'd go 4, 5, 9, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, 8. So like Honored One is still my favorite personally. I think they did. I mean, you have the great animation, like the just pure Sakuga to me in Toji versus Ghetto, and you get a really, really good like emotional and thematic sort of like conclusion with Gojo versus Toji. The Ghetto episode, not crazy on the animation, but damn, did that kind of contained story really hit to me. Episode 9, this one, very good. Episode 7 is the like basically full Mechamaru fight. Episode 6 is slice of life. 3 is Toji stabbing Gojo. 2 is like I guess like most everything or a little bit before that. 1 is 10 minutes of Utahime and Meimei, and then 8 is like the grasshopper one, which I think is pretty much the worst or the weakest one.
Yeah,
so,
that's
kind of where I'm at.
That's a good one. Yeah, no, I think I agree. I would just swap Mechamaru and the Slice of Life episode. I don't know. I think the Slice of Life episode just landed more for me emotionally. Mechamaru's really cool. That fight, I'll put it to you like this, right? That slot there happened to be a boost for me rather than like an addition, right? I didn't already love it going in, like from the manga, so the anime made me love it. So that's why That's why it's like that for me.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's sick then. I don't know, man. They've been killing the like bar episode 8, I guess, which I think it was a pretty noticeable like drop off, but like also a pretty justifiable one in my opinion. The content wasn't anything super crazy. Would I like Duty versus Grasshopper to be fucking sick? Yeah, but like it's not that deep. So I think they picked if there are production issues or if there are budgetary issues or there are just like staffing issues, I think that is there are going to be like a very small amount of episodes like that where you can be like you can't shit the bed, but like you can relax. You know what I mean? There are some interactions, some fight scenes, some like stretches of Shibuya where it's like we are taking a deep breath before getting plunged right back underwater. And I do think that Grasshopper fight is kind of one of them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I'm pretty happy with how they've done so far.
Type 1 Weeb, you have a good point. So I think we're
Mm,
after like maybe episode 10, we might have to start putting these in like some kind of tier list and just do them
yeah.
like every 5 episodes or something. I really
Yeah.
hope that cause we're either gonna have to make it ourselves or we might have to like try our luck on the tier list maker. I really hope they have some kind of like identifier for all these episodes because like I'm not too worried because like we have the thumbnails for these podcasts,
Mhm.
but like if it's something like
Yeah.
I'm the honored one, episode 4 or something like that, that'd be super helpful.
Hmm. If Awasaka, hold on, let me maximize this. Damn, the heart's in the way. Hold on, let me see. If Awasaka gets Sakuga, I might be sick. I think that's what that says. I can't tell.
What is Sakuga?
Like it's like particularly like high level animation.
Ah,
Um,
gotcha.
I think it directly just means animation, or I guess it. Well, yeah, it's a sequence of noticeably higher quality animation. So yeah, it's like Gojo's 299 second scene. That's Sakuga. Um, a lot of Gear 5. That's Sakuga.
Gotcha,
Right.
gotcha.
Like standout. You can see the style almost change, or like you can see it's like before, after. But like during a particular moment, you can see it gets fucking crazy. So
Cool. Overall, pretty solid episode. Um, unless you have anything else you want to add that's even sort of tangentially related, or if you have like a crazy hypothetical you want to throw out there. Um,
no, I was trying to think about one related to like this whole scenario, but I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of hard outside of
yeah.
What if you're a human though? I guess
I
you
mean, I
just
mean,
die.
yeah. I mean, like the problem is like even if you're Gojo, the cards are just like really stacked against you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'd survive. I wouldn't get sealed and all that stuff. But like, I mean, I can get why someone like Gojo. I mean, like he's only been out here for a little bit. You know what I mean? He don't really have the same experience in combat as me. So I get it. Um,
uh,
but yeah, you sound like you wanted to transition to something.
not even really into something. I just like that's some miscellaneous thoughts that I want to just like throw out there
Mm,
into the ether, right?
okay.
You know how it is this time of week, right?
Hmm.
Bro, you've been seeing like all the Kagurabachi stuff like just pop off. Like I know we talked about it
Yeah.
on Sunday a little bit, but like do you see that bit with like the guy who drew it in the anime style?
Yep. I saw a voice acting thing too.
Yeah, God. Okay, what is the joke at this point? Like, is it just that this manga exists? Like, it's so.
I mean,
I finally read the chapter. It is so normal.
yeah, but I guess you're missing some of the context. Here's the context,
Okay,
right?
okay.
The manga was initially pretty hyped up, and the reason it was hyped up, if I just had to assume, the main character looks cool, in my personal opinion, and in the opinions of a lot of people, right? And he has a sword, right? Like straight up. So what happened is people were hyped, but like a normal amount of people. People were hyped because it looked like it would be good to them, right? It looked like it would be up their alley.
Like
So what
genuinely.
happened? Yeah, genuinely, like they didn't know because the series wasn't out yet, but like they
Right.
got the Shonen Jump, like this is upcoming. People were like, hey, this looks
Sword
like it'd be up my
tax
alley.
enjoyers.
This, yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
this
So
looks like it
you.
would be fun. Yeah, basically, they thought they were me for real, right? It looks like it's gonna be something I enjoy. Cool, right? Hits Twitter. Twitter blows everything out of proportion, right? So you have people that are like, I'm excited, and then you have people that are like fucking, party poopers that are like, oh my god, bro, you don't even know anything about this character. How can you be excited? Fucking weirdos, right? Like,
Mm,
if you're not excited, just don't be excited. Whatever, right?
mm,
So basically, what happened was people who were shitting on the excitement and people who were excited both made Kagurabachi significantly more popular than what it should have been. So like it got leaked early, right?
Yeah, it's just like it,
So what happened, it snowballs, right? So because it got leaked early, it was starting to get like weird how much hype a manga with no chapters is getting.
mm,
So then it just started snowballing into people are like, Kagurabachi's better than your favorite character. You know those tweets where
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
Luffy better than the big three, blah blah blah, all
yeah.
that kind of bullshit,
I just
right?
thought that was like
So
a bit, you know.
it is a bit, right? But when everybody's participating on the bit, or even just 10 to 20 big accounts that get 10,000 to 100,000 likes for posting bullshit, right? Okay, well, maybe someone posts a joking edit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where Kagurabachi, Kagurabachi'd all over One Piece or whatever, and he like
It's
maybe like bodied
Kagurabachi in
Zoro or something.
time, yeah.
Yeah. So then it's just it starts now the joke is I need to up the not the unrestricted, like the sort of like the undeserved glazing, right? So it's like you're getting edits. Now you're getting people voice acting. Now you're people pretending that there's an anime. The joke is basically, haha, isn't it so fucking absurd that this manga that's pretty uneventful, not even to the author's fault, it's the first fucking chapter,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like, isn't it so funny how crazy hype this is getting? Like
Yeah.
that's the joke, and the joke is just how far can we take it? And I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, voice acting seems to kind of be the peak for me right
Yeah,
now.
same here. It's just like I saw these and I was like, okay, maybe the joke is just going over my head, but that's pretty much my reading of it as well. And I was just like,
Mm.
okay, I people are not actually like, yeah, okay. You know, my
I will say the
theory
voice acting work was kind of sick though.
is
I like
insane.
it.
Yeah,
It was like because you expect like it's an amateur or whatever. I don't know if
it's
they're an
not
amateur, right? But
it's not 2007 anymore, man.
yeah, bro, I'm like, wait, no, you just you can just voice act. Okay, I mean fair. Like I'm not mad. The line was cool or whatever. But would you mind put? Hey, bro, we got
I think I know of like,
there are anime that are upcoming that you could try to
you,
put in some work for.
you know what's fucking crazy? Uh,
Mm,
just on that like note of like it's not 2003 like whatever anymore. You know, I've seen some
mm.
actual YouTube voice actors get into like real anime or like real
Yeah.
voice acting work.
I mean, some like I guess like group of YouTubers that I watch are like friends with like a pretty, I guess a pretty prominent, like it's not going to be like a Sean Schemmel or whatever, like not voicing
Mm.
fucking Goku, but they voice in like games, they voice in like anime, they voice. It's like yeah, it's kind of crazy how you kind of obviously they're not like fucking people you see everywhere, but it's like on the internet you can turn to your left and be like, oh wow, this is a professional in this space, right?
Yeah.
Or a mutual of yours is also mutuals with a fucking like an animator, right? Like Ninjaristic. I don't
No, no,
know.
no, no.
He's a guy who does like really like JJK at MMVs, like Chainsaw Man MMVs. Um, anyways, right? He just you know what MMVs are though, right? Like the manga animations, basically. Um, so I'm mutuals with him, right? We're cool people. I've been watching his stuff for a while. Um, Eve DM'd him. Eve, like the group that made the opening for JJK season one's first opening.
Uh, Here
Like
I'm an intro
Eve like
skipper,
DM'd
bro.
him.
But sure, that's
Fair enough,
impressive.
bro. But
I can
like
see why that's impressive.
you, bro said, you know what? I almost cooked you on instinct, but I'm going to take a step back, right?
You're in the flow to
Anyways,
zone interrupt
um,
yourself.
yeah. Anyways, to me, that's very impressive, right? That's a very cool thing. For somebody who makes like openings for a big ass anime like JJK to be like, yeah, I watch your shit. Please make something to like my music one day. Like, huh? To me, that's cool. So yeah, it's very interesting. You can kind of just turn left to be like, oh, I guess I'm mutuals with like somebody who animated Gear 5 or
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I mean?
that's nuts,
So,
dude. I saw like Trash Taste have one of the like producers. I forgot for what anime, but it was a big one. And he was like, yeah, we look on like Japanese Twitter and Western Twitter just to get a gauge of like how people are feeling. And I'm like,
mm,
damn, I just thought animators were like put in a hole like away from their families and like the outside world. And like they didn't know like people on Twitter were talking about it. Just move on to the next
yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
half joke,
Yeah.
but like not really. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro, they are like normal people who can do shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's
But yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Kagis, who I was talking about voice acting wise, Sleeping Danger. Very small world. You know, I ran into I don't know if you remember, Super Chat's pretty active chatter on Sundays, King Naija.
Yeah.
Um I saw him. It was,
What, in
and
person?
I realized, no, motherfucker. I mean, like I've seen him chat in other streams, like a
Oh,
streamer that
okay.
I like watching, right?
Mm,
Yeah, no, a streamer that I like watching, like I've been a fan of for a while. And I was just kicking back. I'm not really like much of a chatter. I'm pretty much I'm a lurker, right?
mm,
I just like to put on streams and like chill.
same.
But I saw the streamer say, you know, King Nigel, blah blah blah. I was like, what the? Hold on, what the fuck? It felt
Bro,
like
he's
it.
everywhere.
What it felt like is somebody kicked down my door, said, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And it was like, this is like my safe space, bro. What's going on here? I think I don't know if you know. Paper Notes also another one that I see in here. That I'm like, this is like this is weird almost. Not weird, but like, you know what I mean? It's like strange. It's the crossover, the overlap is sort of like sometimes trips me out. It kind of, you know, talking about the voice actors and stuff kind of reminded me of that. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh damn, Sleeping Danger, you there too, huh, bro? That's crazy. Small, very fucking small world. Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
dude. Is
Um,
that the streamer? Yeah, yeah. Wow. You.
yeah,
That's
Omega Pro. I don't
yeah.
reckon. Yeah. But
That,
yeah, anywho, I just found that to be very interesting, and I realized it just came to my mind. I'm like, wait, that's something I wanted to get off my chest. Like, bro,
yeah.
just invaded. He's probably been there longer than me, but as far as I'm concerned, he invaded my safe space, bro. Nah,
Uh,
but
I mean, honestly, based. I don't
yeah,
know. Based
based.
is crazy. Yeah. Um,
Oh, based.
I see Tiberius in Volume One podcast streams. Bro, I see him in like no op streams. Um, also, God, dude, I remember just randomly. You know who I think my main the one I want to see the most, or like I think I could hear the most, but like I don't know, is ProZD.
Yeah.
You, you don't know ProZD, bro. Come on.
Bro, what you mean? Like he YouTuber, right? My guy,
Yeah, him.
right?
Yeah, what's your favorite ProZD
Yeah.
video? No, what's your top 20 ProZD videos right now off the top of your head? Because we all have one.
Bro, that's tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's real tough.
Yeah. I mean, a real ProDZ fan
Let
can
me
do it alphabetically
no, hold
too,
on, bro.
but
Let
like,
me alphabetically is you're fucking out
but
of
no,
your
I'm trying
mind.
to be nice.
I don't know. I'm a pretty normal guy. I think like I think the villain skit, villain who unintentionally does helpful things is like was like one of my favorite ones. But it's
Yeah,
like a pretty normal opinion.
yeah,
Um,
pretty normy, yeah.
yeah. You know, surprise villain reveals in animated movies also one I really fuck with. You know what I mean? So like, you know, I rock with it. I
Mm,
rock with him, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So
yeah,
you know how he's like
probably
a
watched it before
professional,
you.
you know, let's not go crazy. You know how he's a professional voice actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows that about ProZD, right? Real
Duh. You know
ProZD
what I mean?
fans like
I
know
mean,
that about him. Yeah,
it literally says in the description, I'm a voice
yeah.
actor. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Everybody
real
would
ProZD
memorize
fans just
that.
like memorize his entire bio without needing to look at it. But yeah,
Okay, say it right now. Go ahead.
uh,
Ah,
your
you
favorite.
froze. You, you froze, buddy. Yeah. Person. Yeah, nah, you're done for. You're done for. I'm a bigger Pro ZD fan than you. Sorry.
uh,
Um.
anyway, he uploads some of his voice reels, like
mm,
from his acting gigs on there, and sometimes I'll just be like, did I see that one? Did I see that one? Did I see that one? And I'll get like stubborn, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm gonna look through his entire filmography, and I'm gonna like watch whatever he's in, and identify him just to spite him.
Yeah, that'll
I
show him, bro.
yeah, I don't think he knows about this feud that we have apparently. But out of respect.
Yeah, something tells me that he doesn't. I don't
Um
know, man. But like in spirit he does. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Totally random pivot, I know. Super jarring. What's your like top 5 Disney or like Nickelodeon live action?
Hey, bro, I don't got an answer for you, I fear.
Really?
Um, live act shows?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me
Nickelodeon or Disney. So like Wizards, Sweet Life,
let me think. Let me think. Let me
Jesse.
think. I think I'm too old for Jess. I think I was like 13, 14, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But like I think I was probably around that age when Jesse was like coming on TV. And at that point, not that I wouldn't be able to watch it. I thought I was like I was too cool for it at that point, you know what I mean? Like
I think I was
I
just
had
too
to put on
old.
that front.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
yeah,
it was
obviously. I mean, bro,
okay.
I mean,
Actually, no,
you were born
I'll tell you what the
in
issue was.
9, you
I'll
know what I
tell you
mean?
what the issue was, right?
Hmm.
The issue for me was like it was Debbie Ryan's first gig after Sweet Life on Deck ended, and I wasn't like I knew
Debbie
consciously
Ryan.
how acting worked, but like I wasn't totally like okay with the practice, right? It's like finding out Santa Claus isn't real. You don't like just take it in stride the first like week or so. You gotta like let that shit build, and then you're sort of okay with it after a year, right? For me, it was similar with like finding out actors were just playing characters. So I wasn't.
Was Debbie Ryan Jesse?
She was Jessie, but she was also Bailey on Sweet Life on Deck, and I wasn't
I
quite
kind of
ready.
rocked with Sleep Life on Deck, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Sweet Life on Deck
That shit was kind of
slapped.
my shit.
Yeah. So because of that, I wasn't quite ready to like see her wear a new face in Jessie.
So you were a child.
I
Got
was
you.
literally yeah. I couldn't do it, bro. It's like
Ooh.
you know what I felt like.
Oh, is
It,
kicking it? Does kicking it count, bro?
yes,
Kicking it might be top one. Kicking it's top one. I'm gonna be
kicking
real
it
with
is
you,
up
bro.
there. Kicking it is
Jack
up
was my
there,
Jack. You
bro.
shouldn't have done
Jack,
that. Nah, bro. Nah,
yeah,
nah, nah.
dude.
Jack might be
He's so
him. Like
irritating. Like yeah,
I'm gonna
Jack
be
is
honest with you, bro.
irritatingly him. It's
It,
crazy.
you probably shouldn't have done that. Like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. Do I need to go to a dojo? What's going on here? I didn't. How are you beating up 45 people? Chopping cinder
Yeah,
blocks and
bro.
shit. Like, what's going on?
What's crazy is like for some reason, despite Jack being basically the fucking Gojo of his universe,
Of his
like
verse,
which is not an exaggeration by the way. If you've watched Kicking It,
bro definitely was cooking.
yeah, bro, Rudy was like on a whole other level. Like I
Rudy
genuinely
would cook randomly.
like
Like
for
it
no
would be
reason.
he would be a joke for a lot of it, and then he'd be like, "Don't fuck with my student." Obviously, he didn't say it
Yeah,
was a fucking Disney show,
yeah.
right? But he'd be like, then he just lock in.
No, because like
Um,
it's actually nuts when Rudy is just like being a clown, and the next he's just like, "I'm the greatest martial artist who's ever lived." Like,
yeah,
why,
bro.
bro? Why was Rudy like built like that?
Ooh, Lab Rats might be peak. I like Lab Rats a lot too.
I don't know.
Um,
Okay, I think I aged out of. I was in the transitionary period of age for Disney
mhm,
when Lab Rats was going around, so I think I liked the first season, like when the concept was introduced. But then
mhm,
as the show went on, it got worse, and by then I was already like getting older. So I think
yeah.
for me, it peaked at like season one. Um, fuck, bro. Look, you know what? Okay, I think Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is my favorite by sheer like nostalgia points, right?
Mhm.
Wizards of Waverly Place is number two. Um, I probably have Kicking It at three. I probably have Kicking It at three. Then oh, Lemillion, thank you. Pair of Kings. Yeah, I'd have Pair of Kings at like four or five, but only the first couple seasons.
Eric King's the high is crazy. Jack and Kim was real romance. Let's talk. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you. You're kind of spitting.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Bro,
listen,
dude,
bro.
in why did Kicking It slap? Like it was such a
I don't.
late gate.
I'm
Like,
gonna be. It was so. Listen, bro. It was so weird. It was so weird how good it was. Like,
mm-hmm.
I
Especially because
mean,
like it wasn't supposed to be, bro. You know that
yeah,
that
bro.
like preteen like I'm
It was.
getting
It's not. It's not.
yeah.
It's not supposed to be that crazy. It's not supposed to be that crazy. How are you feeling about Ant Farm? Hold on. When did Ant Farm come
I
out,
like
bro?
Dan Farm. I think the novelty got old real quick because like you know how they're all prodigies or whatever. Um,
No, I don't. I've never.
okay, so Ant Farm's like
It
shtick is like
came out. Oh, how old was I
yeah
in 2011? Sorry, continue, continue. I'm just doing
yeah.
this math.
So the premise of Ant Farm was like there are these kids in this like high school or like middle school, but they're all like they're not just gifted, they're like prodigies, right?
Hmm.
In their respective fields. So the main girl was I forgot her full name, but her name was China. Was it in the show? I forgot the name, right? But like I just remember her name being China. and
Interesting. Okay.
she was a musical genius, right? Musical prodigy. Um, uh, Flynn, I think was the boy's name. He was art prodigy, and I forgot the last girl's name, but she was just like a genius. Like I think she had like an eidetic memory or something. Like that was her gimmick.
Fair
Um,
enough.
but the problem is, it was cool in concept, but they just all their shenanigans were so unbelievable to me because like
Ooh, interesting.
I
Bro
don't know.
said I couldn't.
They're
You suspended my.
it's too
I
dull.
couldn't suspend my
No, it's
disbelief.
it's too
Interesting.
dull. It's too dull. That's the problem.
Oh,
Yeah, like
interesting.
unbelievable. Like, bro, what do you just like run in the? Okay, I'll give you an example. It was like if they run in the hallways and they make an episode out of it. That was like Ant Farm to me.
Oh, Jesus, that's kind of
Yeah.
boring.
Actually,
Bro,
no, bro,
one.
I'm lying. Bump everything on my list down by one. My favorite one is iCarly. I'm an idiot. Can't believe I forgot about iCarly, bro. Oh my god.
I liked iCarly. However, I fear I limited my own enjoyment, and I did. Okay, I'll put it like this: I was. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is locked in, right? Or was locked in. I was a pretty big fan of Big Time Rush, bro.
Mm,
Big time. I was. But the thing
uh,
is,
I was a
hold on.
hater.
I was about to say something crazy. I was a. I okay. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I definitely was frightened about like me hating it because it
Mm.
was very much like a. I mean, like
Not a
it's
girl
a
show,
TV
but
show
like,
about a
yeah,
boy band. Like you know what I mean?
you're not the
Like
target
you,
audience. Yeah,
I can't. I can't. I can't knowing people can't know I'm locked in. You know what I mean?
you're locked in
But I was
privately.
locked. But exactly. But because of that, it was very much like some of my like pretend hate feelings got like mixed in with like
Your real
the
love
yeah,
feeling. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it was like I don't think I enjoyed it to the fullest because I was like so I was looking over my shoulder every time I turn on the TV like nah bro because like I gotta switch this on to like destroy build destroy or something if somebody
Yeah.
if somebody comes
God,
in
bro.
here.
Sorry, that's a deep cut too. You know the destroy build
Oh,
destroy,
that
dude.
shit was.
Oh
I'm not gonna lie, that was
yeah.
that was. It was such a dumb thing. That's hard, bro. That's
You,
hard.
I only found out like recently as an
Mhm.
adult that it was only made, and the whole like Cartoon Network real thing was made because of the writer's strike in 2008. They were just like,
Yeah.
yeah, we need some backups. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want destroy builds destroys beautiful legacy tarnished by that. I didn't need to know that.
Yeah. Big Time Rush had me and my homies trying to start a band, bro. I started humming that shit to myself, but like I think I was like, listen, bro. I instinctively knew it, and I instinctively knew there are some shows that I would just as a literal child, was not grown enough to admit to other people that I liked. I was very much like hey, bro, listen. As an 8-year-old, I'm a man. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
can't be caught. I can't be caught liking Powerpuff Girls. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're girls. You know what I mean? That's pink. Well, obviously now I can be like, that shit was kind of hard. You know what I mean? Same. It was the same. It was the same overall theme with Big Time Rush. I was like, you can't like that in public, bro. That's crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. That's nuts.
But you know,
And I feel like it was to a lesser degree with iCarly for me. Like
I
there was
mean,
there was very much a that's why I say I shot myself in the foot with it. Like I liked what I saw, and I did see a pretty decent chunk, but I always had to pretend I didn't care about it. Like, oh, it's just on, man.
no, I, unfortunately,
I'm just gazing at oh, you know what I mean? So
I'll tell you what. Like, I think I'd be, or I was like, because I never liked Big Time Rush, but it always sounded like I was, pretending, so nobody believed
mm,
me because, like,
that you didn't.
yeah, because like, fat kid with glasses who likes iCarly, like, why not, right? Like, why would you believe me? I get it.
To be fair, yeah,
Yeah,
you fit the stereotype at the time,
exactly,
buddy.
right? So like, I just didn't, I genuinely just didn't like it because like I didn't like the premise, I didn't like the characters, I wasn't a fan of the like nothing resonated for me.
Hmm.
Uh, and I was just like very proudly like just locked in all the way with iCarly. Like I was on, bro. I don't know how like into iCarly you were if you watched all of it, but bro, that Sam and Freddy's entire ship had a
I
chokehold on me.
listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was not the
And
same man. Yeah.
I was kind of locked in, bro.
Yep.
I
Bro,
was kind of
Sam
locked in.
checking herself into a mental asylum after kissing Freddy was nuts.
Okay, Power Ranger Samurai, bro.
I was a Power Rangers RPM guy. Sorry.
There are some things. Listen. I get it. I'm not one of those. I'm not gonna go to war over it though. Like I'm not like I have my preferences. I'm not gonna like fight you though. There are some fundamental things, right, that I think have shaped like my way of looking at the world. I think, and I seriously think like Trunks from Dragon Ball, Power Ranger Samurai, Percy Jackson, they're all the key first components that made me realize, damn, bro, swords are really the coolest weapon in existence. You know what I mean? As I kind of like parse through my memories, I realized, I had no choice. I had to think these things were cool. I was conditioned. I was literally indoctrinated into the world of
Swordsmanship.
Of swordsmanship, bro. Because the Red Ranger, my guy, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I was always generic because the Red Ranger was almost always goated. I'm gonna be honest.
It's funny you say that because like the Red Ranger is unironically always like getting the best treatment out of like any Power Ranger series. Like he's always the leader for some fucking reason.
I mean, lock in, bro. Jungle Fury was hard too, Landa. Jungle Fury was hard. And bro, throwing in Adventure Time is nuts. But Adventure Time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna just watch Adventure Time all the way through because Adventure Time was one of those that I liked, but I was just never home to catch the fucking like episodes in context. So like I'd catch just like, you know how on regular show the meme is like, you know, first they start off going to get a cup of coffee. Next they're being like, I don't know, fought by the coffee demon who keeps everyone on the planet alive or some bullshit, right? The Adventure Time is very similar in the sense that like if you weren't there from the start of the episode, you're lost immediately after, right? And I just unfortunately never caught Adventure Time at like good moments. I watched a lot of it. I'm kind of familiar with the show's game, but I'm not familiar enough for my liking, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar enough.
I don't know. Like people really who like Adventure Time love Adventure Time. I never got into it because it just seemed like it's sort of like a One Piece effect for me. Before I even like had that, it was just like, man, there's a lot here. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gumball is better than Adventure Time. I mean, I can't disagree because like I've seen all of Gumball. I haven't seen all of Adventure Time, but like, I don't know, man. I don't want to underestimate Adventure Time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
I want to lock into it.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with its game, but I do kind of want to be. Yeah.
100%.
Unacceptable condition. There's some shit I remember from my job. I'm like, nah, bro. Adventure Time might have been the truth. You know what I mean? It might have been the truth. I may need to have just locked in. I was too young for overarching stories other than Avatar at the time. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
I wasn't.
Teen Titans. When they're, I can imagine a little kid jumping on the freaking couch. You know, nah, bro. There are so many times I hurt myself jumping off of my couch to another piece of furniture to that theme song. I can't lie to you,
bro. Oh, dude, Sleeping Danger. Thank you for the 14. But Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja.
That's a deep cut, bro. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
That's insane. Like I was like, bro, I think it got like one season and then they just wiped it off the internet.
Bro, that's it. I remember playing the fucking the computer game for it, bro. Dude, speaking of
a computer
Kik Batowski?
Yes.
Deep cut,
bro. You know ball. Kik Batowski.
Lock it with me, bro. Lock in with me.
Bro,
lock in with me, bro.
Dillweed is a top 5 insulting nickname. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm saying, bro, there was a Kik Batowski computer game that went unreasonably hard. I just don't know why. There are some computer games that like I remember from my childhood and I'm like, wow, it's actually should be a crime that like you took that off the internet, bro. That's a gem.
Yeah. I gotta reinstall a Flash emulator one of these days and just like have them archive locally because like I really miss them. Like my favorite one, Stark Tower Defense, obviously, fucking GOAT MVP. Yep.
You get it, man.
Best one ever. But my number 2 is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy's like cheese curl finder thing. It was like the sick ass platformer, right? I don't know if you ever played it.
Nah,
but like,
it wasn't part of my bag, unfortunately.
Okay, dude, it was so unreasonably good. So Billy had this ability to magnetize his nose, right? and you
Mhm.
had to solve puzzles in like a platformer as Billy with this magnet effect, and that shit went so crazy. It was like I would pay $30 to get it on Switch or something. Like it was so good.
Damn, bro. That, that kind of sounds interesting. What were some other ones, bro? I remember Johnny Bravo was like Johnny
Yeah, there was
Johnny Bravo, the first misogynist I ever watched on television, bro.
oh yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
He was yeah,
He was funny though. I
he
can't lie. I can't lie. I can't pretend he wasn't. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie.
yeah, he showed me the way.
But,
I mean he showed us the way. What would you
oh,
say?
he showed you the way is actually fucking insane to say, but
Oh,
yeah,
American
man.
Dragon Jake Long was great. Y'all got to peep our cartoon tier list for real.
Yeah, I just realized we're like, I realized I'm like, why are we? Okay, listen, bro.
Mm,
I don't know. Maybe we need to have a discussion about Danny Phantom really being up there with the greats. Like, it just needs to be in that conversation
it
constantly.
does,
I
yeah.
feel.
It's crazy because
Um,
like Danny Phantom, I feel gets a little overlooked, and you know what? I don't not understand why, right? Like from the outsider's
mhm.
perspective, right? Avatar stole the show, did laps, right?
Mhm.
Really, really took home the
Ben
gold.
10 was also going during
Yeah,
the time, so like I get it.
right. And like everything else that Butch Harmon was making was just more popular. Like Fairly Odd Parents was like crazy
Yeah.
as like a fucking phenomena.
Mhm.
SpongeBob was doing its thing. Yeah, I get it.
I get. Yeah, I get why he wasn't. But man, man. He's a phantom. Like, oh my fucking bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Cartoons are hard, bro. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know what to say.
Yo,
Um,
do you still watch cartoons? Like, is there anything that's like keeping you locked in nowadays?
Not really. I don't have my finger on the pulse. I don't have my finger on the pulse, bro. I've seen a new Adventure Time like spin-off come out.
Hmm.
So that's kind of got me thinking like I actually want to just watch Adventure Time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just it just made me feel you know what? Real quick thing, right? Not necessarily cartoon, just about like media in general. You know what I hate?
Mm.
Wanting to read or reread or watch or rewatch so many different things at once and like just being paralyzed.
Mm. Oh,
Like,
like the fucking infinite void of streaming.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. It's just like okay. Mikey was reading through Haikyuu or like watching through Haikyuu talking about how good it was, right? I'm like, got it. I need to reread Haikyuu. Then I go into TikTok, I see Hajime no Ippo edit. I'm like, damn,
Mm.
gotta read Hajime no Ippo. See a Naruto edit, right? Specifically Sasuke one. Damn, I gotta reread gotta reread Sasuke. Gotta reread Naruto, right? It's like,
Or
damn,
rename
bro.
the
It's
series.
all
Oh my god.
yeah, I mean, let's be real. We all know who the real main character is, guys. Nah, but like it's so oh, I want to read this new series, right? Oh, I'll see something people keep recommending me.
Mm.
Oh, Adventure Time. Oh, whatever. It's like,
Mm. And
bro, I get out of my head. I just
yep,
need to pick one. But
bro, I
and
think
it's
this
like,
is why
mhm,
this is why there's like a beauty in the book club, right? Because like
yeah,
we can just like check these off our lists, and we'd have to, right? The decision is like made for us, and I'll tell you right now, it would have been like another year minimum before I like finally got around to reading Fire Punch on my own.
yeah. I would have been a while before I read Slam Dunk too,
Mm.
and I might have dropped it because if you gave me,
Oh
you gave
yeah,
me
the 50
yeah,
chapter.
I'm gonna put that shit
Yeah,
down, bro. Generator Rex. I'm not familiar. I've
I
seen like one episode of Slug Terra.
okay.
I promise you. But Generator Rex, I can kind of lock in with you on
I
that.
only know about Generator Rex. I only really locked into him for the Ben 10 crossovers, but I wasn't like into his entire story. Hey,
I get that.
Linda, you just fucking okay. You know,
Yeah.
you think like a great mind. Accidentally, like,
Interesting.
you accidentally went for a compliment. Can you believe that shit? Um,
Yeah. Slug
uh,
Terra is such an interesting concept because I just remember, don't they just shoot bugs out of their? I guess specifically slugs out of their gun like that. It's just like it's like Pokemon if you just like fired them. And it's like okay, I don't know. I only watched one episode, but yeah, Generator Rex was kind of cool. I wasn't like super locked in the same way it was with like Ben 10 or something, but I was marginally so, very
yeah.
marginally so.
Um, yeah. I think the same goes for me. Um,
Mm.
unless you have anything else, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I I scratched an itch. I don't know, I just needed to get talk about some shit off my chest or whatever. But yeah, no, I think we're good as well.
I mean, there's always
Um,
something there, man. Like, one of these days, I still have a crazy idea. It's so involved though that I wouldn't know how to begin to tackle it. But like, you ever see a commercial for a fast food item or something, and
yeah.
like you mentally make note of it, but then you realize it was a limited promotion thing, and by the time you're an adult and you have your own freedom or like care to go out and like get it, it's been discontinued for 10 years.
Hmm.
I want to see if I can find a list of that, and if I could go
You
back in
just
time, like
I said it's so involved. Yeah, part of the process is building a fucking time machine. Yeah, I
yeah.
think that would be pretty involved. I will say one thing that made me think of, we don't have great commercials anymore, bro.
I mean, we don't have great like novelties or like great things to promote anymore. Like
True.
when was
I
the
want
last time you saw McDonald's release like a spaghetti or something? It's not the '80s
yeah.
anymore. They're not taking risks like that, and that's a bummer.
Yeah, bro. I gotta go back and just watch some like as crazy as kid me would be like, what the heck do you want to watch like commercials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro. I gotta see some of these commercials, bro. The pillow pets,
Mm-hmm.
the fucking I don't remember what that dumbass gravity defying silver orb was called, bro.
Oh,
But I remember
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't remember what they're called
they
either.
tried to trick you into thinking it was
Yeah.
like you can't
Oh my
do
god. It's
that,
like
man.
it just sticks to you because of physics or something
Yeah,
like yeah. Nuts.
yeah,
Nuts.
bro.
My I think there's this like chicken marinara or like chicken parm burger from Burger King back when Jersey Shore Family Vacation was first like released. And at the time I dismissed it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be on the menu forever. I'll just get it whenever. That shit was not on the menu forever. I'm still kicking myself about it to this day, dude. I know it would have been awful, right? Chicken parm sandwich from Burger King in 2016. Nah,
But it was an
but
experience,
it was an
bro.
experience, and I'm just mad about it.
Dude, Nerf guns used to. You Nerf, bro.
By the way, Grim Reaper, Kinetic Sand, I think they still make it, and the
Yeah,
Chia
they do.
Pets. Yeah,
But yeah, chia.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, bro. There are some commercials.
Mm-hmm.
There are some commercials where I'm
All
like,
right.
huh, wow, that's
So I'm just gonna write that
I.
down for the 50th. It's like a thing we can do. Seems like a fun activity.
Was it the 50th? That's
The
crazy.
100th. Good.
We gonna time travel backwards, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot to cram in for like 3 hour stream.
Hey, buddy.
Um.
I told you so. We're not gonna fucking release
Yeah,
anything.
no, shut up,
Yeah.
idiots. I'm testing. I'm
Mm.
going further, buddy. It's important. It's important to make sure. You know what I mean? Um, because if we just jump around it, then we won't know.
Mm.
Um,
So, actually, speaking of the 100th, bro, are you still keeping up the whole 20-bit?
the whole 20 bit. What 20 bit?
The whole like being 20 thing, like the ridiculous joke you keep like maintaining.
I'll I'll put it like this. I will stop like lying to the world. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Obviously, joking, air quotations, whatever.
Right, right.
I will take down the 20 bit if you stop pretending that you are not in the triple digits in regards to your age. You know what I mean? We gotta stop the bit at the same time though.
Oh my god, bro!
So
It's
you know what I
just
mean?
like the streets have been talking about like an Honored Ones After Dark stream, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know, bro. Like, does the bit like you guys don't understand BR is like a performance artist, all right? You know those guys like Nathan Fielder who just like will never break character for like years on end, like even when they're in the privacy of their own homes. That's who BR is with this age bit, right? He just
So it
will
just sounds
not
like
let
that's
it
just the
drop.
case. I don't know, man. But yeah, no, go ahead. I
Oh,
mean,
see,
hey,
okay,
bro.
we seem to have fumbled some kind of bag in chat. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's just a misconception. That's like this is why it's important to know though, because if I didn't say that, we wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Now we need to nip this in the bud somehow. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
Um,
Maybe
I don't know,
I'm
bro.
sorry. You
My
might need to die. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, look, bro. My gaslighting jutsu isn't working like it used to. Um,
Yeah. Um,
how do you usually do this with like your loved ones? Can you teach me that
Me
technique?
personally,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long and drawn out process. You know what I mean? You like personally, I like to go for a method of recording about 8 to 10 hours of like kind of like a constant loop. Sort of, you got to iterate too of like, you're not right, you're incorrect, you're wrong. You know, Ronan's right, Ronan's correct. Believe him, listen to him, think
Trust
he's
him.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I do is
You
when I go to
brainwash
sleep,
him.
I just
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And then you got the important part is you have to take it out because if they notice something's wrong, obviously it doesn't work anymore. But you slowly just condition them over long periods of time to sort of believe that everything you say is correct. Obviously, in theory, like I don't know from personal experience that'd be kind of weird. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
you know, in theory, I think I saw that in like a book once or something. You
Yeah.
know,
Uh, fucking hell, man. Um, you know,
yeah, bro. Isn't it crazy that we have a cooking segment officially?
yeah, wild stuff, dude. Oh, wait, Linda actually mentioned something that like, reminded me, bro. It's not that they don't make cereal commercials like they used to. They don't make cereal like they used to. I miss toys in boxes, man.
I'm not going. You might be a little bit older than me, bro. Well, not a little bit. You might be a lot older than me, bro.
Damn, you never knew
Um,
the manic highs and lows of getting a toy from a cereal box. That's nuts.
what did you just sort of like did you just paraphrase Riverdale at me, bro?
What
I'm
do you
not
mean?
gonna lie to
That's
you.
an
That
original line, bro. What are you talking about?
that feels like I'm not gonna lie. It
If
feels a
there's any
little
coincidence, if there's any
racially
similarity,
charged. I don't know.
oh, that's racially charged.
I don't know, bro. It just feels a little bit
No, how do you mean?
it just feels a bit like you're trying to hurt me. I don't know.
No, how
I mean, I
specifically
mean,
how?
I mean, I mean, slinging a Riverdale quote at me just seems like a cruel and unusual sort of like punishment, one
Okay,
that you
bro.
don't seem to
Do
deal
you
out
have?
to any other
Okay,
peers.
first
You
of
know
all,
what I
I've
mean?
never seen this show that you're allegedly talking about that allegedly exists, right? But
All right,
like
let's talk about what you do.
hypothetically,
Allegedly
right?
know. It sounds like you're giving me a tall order. Um, uh, I don't know. I've never seen it. I've watched a couple of video essays though. No, and that's why you're a fan of the show. GameFly was something I wish I could have had, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, but I don't need it now. I have money. Yeah, yeah. But like that's the like when I was a kid, it would have been sick. GameFly, you know what I mean? Like, oh Jesus Christ. Mm. Put a debit card then, bro? Damn, you drink the wine that Jesus made? What the fuck? What? Nah, that's crazy. Hmm.
I am muted. Woo. Okay.
For how long?
How long was I muted is a very good question. Anyway, I had a GameFly thing using my credit card when I was like 15. It was my first one. Insurmountable wall was the GameFly payment page, and the first thing that I bought, sorry, the first thing I used it for was the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game because I really want to try the web slinging.
Mm-hmm. Ah, my condolences, bro. Oh
Yes, I need those condolences to this day.
yeah, no, you got robbed, bro. You got robbed. That's unfortunate. Gamefly wasn't all that. Took forever to get the games. Yeah, I mean, don't get
Like,
me wrong.
okay,
It's
hold on.
like
There's more to the
it
story.
was just kid me just thought I needed it. You know what I
hmm No,
mean?
there's more. So the second game I did, right? Because I was like, wait, I can return this game and not have to pay full $60 to play. That's so cool. Especially because like the game was Amazing Spider-Man 2, the video game, which sucked. Let's fucking go. That's a victory right there.
Mm-hmm.
I find out about Web of Shadows and Shattered Dimensions. I get both. You know, the next like turn or two, right?
Yes, sir.
And then I found out about this fucking crazy ass hack. I said debit card, Landa, debit card. Um,
Also, debit card Debit card at 15 might still be crazy.
Yeah,
No.
it was like connected, like it was one of those like parent supervised, you know, like they could see and do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
mean, back when they made like debit cards that are just like random rocks and shit, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
Like
uh-huh.
not they didn't have the like the magnetic strip. I don't even think they knew what magnets were. Back when
It didn't have the
cards
little
were
tapping thing though. So you're right about that. Anyway. So, where was I? Right. Um, get those two games. I found out about this crazy hack that I don't condone. That is not a real. Cannot emphasize enough that like you shouldn't do this. This is. I'm not condoning this. This is me as like a dumb kid who made a dumb decision. You should not replicate it. Okay, that's my big disclaimer. And I did this hypothetically too. So like, you know, this is all for entertainment purposes. It's a fake story. I'm a chronic liar.
Okay, nice.
Right.
Someone clip that, give that to me immediately. I
Anyway,
need that.
so in this like fake story, right? That I don't condone, even though it's fake, it never happened. I found out hypothetically that you can just tell GameFly you lost the game, and they'll let you keep one before they like just ban you or like charge you.
Hmm.
Again, hypothetically, and this was years ago, so they might have like patched this fucking exploit, right?
Who said this was years ago? As if someone is about to listen to this stream, go to GameFly and try this exploit. You're funny, but
Anyway,
continue.
but like, okay, so at the time, right, Last of Us was really blowing up, just cleaning up at like the Game Awards and stuff. And I was like, fuck, I gotta play this stupid zombie game because like apparently it's the greatest thing ever invented by humans, right?
Mm.
But like, I'm not a huge zombie fan. I'm actually really like a zombie hater, to be honest with you.
Oh my god.
But I was like, whatever. I got this GameFly. Got this GameFly thing. I know. I have a great idea. I'll return Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions and just keep The Last of Us because that game's gonna be worth a fortune in the future. Nobody's gonna be able to play GameFly
Yeah, bro. It's not gonna get remastered ever. You know what I mean?
ever,
It's not gonna get a
ever,
sequel.
or a TV show ever.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be lost to time. Anyway,
Yeah. You
so
made the wrong
I
decision.
made the wrong
In case that
decision.
wasn't clear.
Yeah, no, I still think about Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions every single time I see my little any type of game, any console,
I need Web
any
of Shadows
mission.
back in my life, bro.
Yep. You know it's
Expeditiously.
bro, it's so annoying that they just like removed it from like Steam, the fucking internet. Like you just can't buy either game anymore.
And that pisses me off bad.
Mm-hmm.
I have Shattered Dimensions. I don't have Web of Shadows though. Well,
Yeah.
let me phrase it like this: in a hypothetical universe, right? I don't have Web of Shadows legally. You know what I mean?
I mean, you didn't have to say all that.
Yeah, no, in a
It's
hypothetical world,
hypothetical.
of
Yeah,
course.
it's made up.
Well,
You know,
I'm
it's
saying
fiction.
that's part of the
Yeah.
problem. The part of the problem is like the the disc no longer reads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
I'm sure there's probably like emulators out there or some kind of like other method of procuring it, but
yeah,
you know, gotta make the time for it. I don't know.
yeah.
Cruz, have you ever played Jack series or Ratchet and Clank? No, that was like right before my time. That's like PS1 days or like PS2. I'm a PS3, PS4 guy. That's my era.
Hey,
Zombies
bro,
is
what about the PS5? You know what I mean?
and I switched to
Don't you
PC
want to
by
play
then.
Spider-Man?
I grew up. Fuck, you reminded me, bro.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
yeah.
is coming out.
Don't you want to
Soon.
play Spider-Man,
I'm
bro? It's
so
right around the
mad,
corner.
bro. I genuinely am weighing the decision. I don't know if this would even work. Do you think, and I really want you to be honest with me, do you think PlayStation would see through my buy a PlayStation 5 and Spider-Man and then return the game and console at like Best Buy no jutsu? Do you think it would work? You think they'd see through it?
How long do you think it's gonna take you to play through the entire game?
No sleep, and I take like
You gonna take work off
no,
and not
no, no.
sleep to play it?
I might. Oh wait, I could just do it over the weekend, bro. Okay, so I get 48 hours from start to finish. No, let's say 50ish, right? From like Friday night to like Monday-ish, like weekday starts, right? Like 9 a.m. I think. Like, do you think it would work?
I mean, I don't know what you would have to really look at their return policy because if you don't, you're just gonna have a $500 console that you won't use.
And like, I would be
Um,
like what, $70 out for the game?
hmm, yeah. You
Uh,
said you'd be down about $570. which really you'd only be down 500 because you wanted to play the game. You just didn't really care to have the console for very
Yeah.
long.
It sucks because like I know it's gonna come to PC after like a year. And I don't know if I want to like wait a year to play as Peter with the symbiote, because like man, something about the way he was like conducting justice, it was like I don't know, it felt relatable or something. I don't know.
Huh?
What?
Um, Interesting. Surprised you haven't talked about Percy Jackson. Oh, you mean like
The trailer. Oh yeah.
the trailer and shit?
Yeah,
Listen, bro,
I
I've
watched
already
it like 7 times, not by choice, but you know, it was
yeah,
watched
I know
7 times.
I know why you watched it, buddy. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I watched it 7D. You know what I mean? Like it's not if it's not a contest. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
But like
seven is just what I could handle in the room.
yeah, no, I mean, I bet that's what your limit looks like. But like me personally, yeah, just a couple dozen times. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, if I start, I won't stop, so I don't want to start. You know what I mean? Like, we will be here for 3 hours, and I just feel like that's unnecessary, bro. That's just unnecessary. Bro loves blackface, crazy. Oh, creams.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
it's time to come out with a screenshot. It's just too much. It's just too
No,
much. It's weighing on my
no.
soul too much, man. Sorry.
Weighing on your soul is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. I just can't, bro. The blatant racism just can't be contained anymore.
You just wanna brag about like entrapping me. That's what this is. I see through your ruse.
Correct.
God.
Correct.
Chat,
Right.
clip that. That's an admission.
Yes, that you got entrapped into saying something racist. Correct. Go and clip that shit. That's an admission. But yeah,
Did you really post that?
no.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Of course, no, buddy. Listen, it would be significantly grander if I posted that.
Oh my god.
I'd make a whole song and dance. I put it on the community tab at you, obviously, at your TikTok, your place of work. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're gonna go for we're
Place of work
when it rains, it
is also
pours,
crazy,
sort of thing.
man.
That was a new move I added to my bag. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think I replied to you. I just it was a theoretical one. It was definitely like it's definitely experimental, but I feel like I like it. You know what I mean? It's a new move to add. But yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
Prince Manic. This would be a great idea if PS5s weren't like rarer than fucking water or something. I don't know, something really rare. Gold,
I don't know, bro.
platinum, whatever.
Have you just considered that?
Wait, you have a PS5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out. Get on a flight, right? I get an Airbnb or whatever in your area. You loan me the game and station for like 3-4 days. I play through it, give it back to you. I'm on the next flight out.
You got, let's see, $570.
There's no way you're charged. You know the flight. Wait, the flight would probably be more expensive, and the Airbnb. Never mind.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're gonna wait. let me phrase it like this. You're still paying for your flight. You're still paying for your Airbnb, right? Like I don't even know why you would imagine for a split second I would get you either of those things, right?
Out of the kindness of your heart. Sir?
Absolutely not. What I'm saying is it's $570. You use the PS5 for 3 days and the game.
Ew, bro, like you should be honestly, you should be paying me because like
I should be paying you. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why is that? Explain.
out of the kindness of your own heart.
No thanks. How about you give me the kindness in your wallet, buddy? And just just hand over. I bet, but if you can cough up 570 kindness points, I'll take it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, Creams. I just think you don't have friends. PS5s are not rare. Yeah, you kind of saying what I wanted to say out loud, bro. I was gonna call out your money, and I was gonna call out your friend group, bro. Like what's going on? Nobody, nobody. Like, listen, if you had said this a year ago or when PS5s were just coming out, sure, I could sympathize. Now, bro,
they're everywhere.
Just go get one.
They're
just go get one, bro.
Anyway, what'd you think of the Percy Jackson trailer, man? The streets want to know.
I mean, peak fiction. You know what I mean? Like they're literally, and I don't mean this hyperbolically. there is nothing better than Percy Jackson, and this trailer has simply made that fact even more of a fact. You know what I mean? Um, I will be seated when the show comes out, and I will be locked in. And that's all I can say, bro. And I know you'll be locked in too, unfortunately for you. But you know, yeah. BR, should I watch Kaguya-sama or read it? Watch it and then read it. Like watch it and then pick up the manga. There are some like gags and like episodic things that are out of order, but those are relatively inconsequential. So like I think the anime does a really good job. Watch Kaguya-sama though, and fucking report back. I want to know what your thoughts are on it as you get into it because I speak too. Um, but yeah, Cream trying to use you as if you're resources. I agree, bro. He thinks we're in a time that we are no longer in. He thinks
Oh
he can
my
just tell me
god.
what to do. That's
Oh my
crazy.
god. It was a request. It was framed as a question.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
Hmm.
BR's favorite shot in the trailer says G Landa. Little wrench next to her name.
You're the detail you put on that whole thing just like threw me the fuck off, bro. What are we
I
doing
don't know. I just
here?
tried something new. Gotta keep.
Don't ever try it again, honestly. Um, favorite shot in the trailer is nuts. Hold on, let me see. Let me look. Ooh, the Minotaur might be minute. First of all, the glowing sword, crazy. The Minotaur crushing Percy's mom might also be. It was a pretty good shot. It was a pretty good shot. I'm
Uh,
rewatching Gojo run through these transfigured humans, man. That shit was so raw.
it really was. Yeah.
He just kept fucking running, man.
Oh, bro, I found out. God, so you know that guy that does the AI filter? That's like, is that boy blank a fucking fraud? You know him on TikTok?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I've seen at least one of his videos.
Yeah, so he made like two in the last 24 hours. One
Oh, my
for
condolences.
yeah, so one for Gojo. Let's not talk about that one, and one for Sukuna, which I also don't want to talk about. But the how do I phrase it? There was this bit right in one of the videos or both of them where he quoted this line where Gege was like asked about his like Naruto fanmanship
Oh.
or whatever. And he was
Mm.
like, "Oh yeah,
Mm.
no." He didn't say it like this.
Kakashi better.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, Kakashi would dog walk him. It's not even close. He's a bum. He's a loser." But is that Gege hating Gojo, or is that like an accurate like assessment?
Accurate assessment. Kakashi bodies.
You know, you used to have a lot more doubt about this. You know, I remember
Yeah.
our
I don't
conversations.
anymore.
What got you over the edge?
Do you want me to say it, or do you want me to save it till Sunday? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
So
wow.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah.
God.
Sorry. It's just funny, man. I mean, I don't know why you would press me for answers on
Yeah,
that.
that is. I didn't think it was like a recent development. My bad.
Extremely recent, buddy. Yeah. Um, yeah.
Sick. Anyway,
Mm.
fun episode, fun podcast. We'll see you guys on Sunday. BR and I have cooked up a little something spicy, little something special for you guys moving forward. And we're gonna do our test run this weekend, so be excited about that. It's also gonna be a huge
Mm.
episode. Let's just keep it a stack. Um, Monumental, life changing, life moving. Um, Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. Don't even tell them. Just like hold them hostage. I don't know. Like force them to watch it. Like they have to be there.
Hold them hostage is crazy. I don't agree with that notion personally.
Damn, bro.
Um, I think maybe if they don't want to join, they don't have to. I'm not very,
I've
I'm not a
I
fan of that. But yeah, tell them at least, let them know.
yeah.
Let them know it's Ronin's time. Just let them know I won. You know what I mean? And I'll handle the rest. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you guys as always, all the members. Shout out y'all, y'all goats for real. Thank you guys for coming out. We will see you guys this upcoming Sunday, and got a really fun, really exciting, really enthralling, really not at all sad chapter to talk about this week. So
Yep.
yeah, we'll see you then.
Um.